Hello, everybody. We are here with Tina Hirst, doing our second podcast with her. Tina Hirst is our co-founder of My Energy Game, and today we're going to be talking about be aware, know your game. Because if we are aware, we've got a chance to reach our 100 potential, Tina. So we've been discussing a little bit about, this topic, be aware, know your game, reach your 100 potential as an athlete, as a coach. So how would you want to kick it off? What do you think?
Well, I feel it's very important that you need to find time in your busy life to be able to be still. Any techniques that would help you, like breathing, like yoga, even going for a walk, anything that helps you go away from the external things.
So kind of like detach yourself from the fast pace of modern living, if you like.
Yes, that kind of thing.
And obviously it doesn't really need to be as a structure as yoga or Tai Chi or, any meditation. It could be as simple as getting your headphone, listening to some music, and in your garden. But it's any technique that any of you will implement to help you, obviously, getting into a state of stillness.
Yes, because the point is, when we can learn how to sit with ourselves and find that peace and quiet within us, then we've got more chance and ability to get in touch with our own awareness, to get in touch with that gut feeling. For you get up in the day and you think, I'm going to do this and that, and then suddenly you think, I don't know, I've got this feeling, I need to go down another road, or I need to ring them at this time.
That's an interesting concept, because let's describe a little bit what we mean by awareness. So what would you say that awareness is?
I feel awareness is when you're more in touch with yourself. So basically it's being aware of your energy within you, being aware of your thoughts, being aware of what is your body telling you. Sometimes when you talk to people, you're talking to them and you're feeling tense, or you're feeling not comfy. What is that telling you? Are you not wanting to be there, or are you holding back what you really want to say? All those kind of things, when something is going against you in your energy. So that will come through in your mind, come through in your, through your thoughts, or through your body, or just a feeling of feeling tense. You're saying something, but you're not feeling it.
And that's interesting. I agree with that. And I do generally believe that obviously, we've got the two brains. And we've spoken about this, you and me, at times. And obviously we will speak about this in future podcasts with our listeners. But just to keep it on topic, just to talk about obviously the idea of be aware, to be able to know your game and obviously reach your 100 potential as an athlete and as a person. You're talking about gut feeling, but I'm going to challenge you a little bit, Tina, and I'm going to say gut feeling versus emotional baggage. Because sometimes it could happen as well that what you are feeling or what you are thinking, or that kind of like an ease emotion that you have either by having a conversation with one of your teammates or a conversation with someone else, or when you enter a room and you don't feel right. Don't you think that some people might get confused between gut feeling and emotional baggage? And when I say emotional baggage, I mean they are not balanced themselves, or they've got fear, or they've got all the things that get in the way for them to actually reach that gut feeling and connect with that true self energy.
Yeah, that's a very fair point, and that's why I'm saying, working with gut feeling and intuition and awareness, obviously, is not going to happen overnight.
Okay.
So it's kind of like trial and error, and that's what it's kind of very important. The more we do work with self-love, self-esteem in ourselves, looking at our thoughts. I've suggested to certain people do like a thought journal to know what are you really thinking day to day, looking at your thoughts. And the more you do it, you will start to see, oh God, your hang-up, your emotional baggage, fear, anxiety, all the things that are holding you back, because you will start to identify things with your own energy. But it takes time. That's why you have to do the meditation, the breathing, the walking, the thought journal, things that help you be more here in the now. So that is one way of coming into your own awareness, to bring that balance. Then you can know what is, oh God, that's something hanging on from the past, and I'm making a judgment call on someone. Because you're just feeding into their energy and you're feeling uncomfy, and so you might be defensive. But if you get more balance and these are your thoughts, you're working on stillness, you're working with being at peace with yourself, all those kind of things, gradually you will get to know. And when you start to know, then you become aware of who you are.
So those techniques can offer the opportunity to be more still, can offer the opportunity to find more awareness. And when you find more awareness, you might be saving energy, because you are not wasting energy in all those fears and so on, which are your emotional hang-ups, your emotional baggage. And when you save energy, then you actually have more opportunities to really listen to your true self and reach your 100% potential, right?
Yes.
And is that going to help you as well, not just to obviously be more content within yourself and therefore reaching your 100% potential, because now everything is there, because you are not wasting energy on external factors which were produced by emotional baggage, but is also going to help build healthy relationships with others.
Yes, because the more you become aware of yourself, then the more you can be aware of other people. It's like a mirror effect. So you will feel more content, like you said. You will feel more happy and more gratitude in what's happening in your life day to day, hour to hour. With all that, you build up an energy that can make you know and make you strong, and that of course eventually will make your physical body strong, will help your mental body be able to understand all the emotional baggage that you've been carrying for a long time. And that's why sometimes it's good to have therapy where you can go and you can offload in a safe environment all the things that are bothering you.
So eventually it will help your immune system.
Yes.
And it will strengthen your body, you said.
Yes.
So that's the idea of, healthy mind, healthy body.
Yes. And also it will sharpen your awareness. You will feel energetic, you will feel uplifted. And if you're feeling energetic and uplifted, I imagine in any walk of life, whatever you're doing, you're going in there and you're more here now. So you're seeing what's in front of you and you're dealing with it.
And this is the idea that we kind of said, you don't lose energy because you are focused, because you are sharp.
Yes.
Because all your energy now is going to what it really matters, which is the now.
Yes, exactly. And it's very important in the sports world, in any kind of job. When you're feeling good, when you're feeling more focused, when get a balance, get enough rest, know what you're eating, know what you're thinking, all these attribute to you being more aware of who you are.
And allows you to know your game.
Yeah.
And really find what defines you really as an athlete, not just as a person, but also maybe finding that gift that you have as an athlete, and therefore being able to reach your 100% potential.
Exactly, because it's so important to get in tune with yourself, because the more you do, the more you'll be able to really listen to other people and really see the other person in front of you, not just what you think they are. But all this, of course, takes time.
And by knowing the people or by being able to know the people that you've got in front of you, then you will also recognize those people who are good in your life and who are not good in your life, and those people who enrich your energy and those who don't enrich your energy, because you are able now to know your energy at first, right? Because you are more aware.
Yes, because if you know your energy, you pick up other people's energy. It's not that people are good or bad. It's just maybe that energy doesn't work for you. Or, for example, if as a coach you're working with a certain player, and the more you work with him, you can't just come what you want him to do as a coach. You've got to understand what is his energy about, and as you get to know what emotional problems has he got, but he's going out there, he's playing, he's doing his best, but maybe those problems, by him not knowing himself or not being in a place where he can get to know himself more and be aware of himself, he's losing energy.
Right. And of course, same, with the idea of gut feeling, is listening to your gut feeling. We've said that we need to act on it. So what do you mean by acting on your gut feeling? Because we had this conversation as well.
It can sometimes be a difficult one. The gut feeling usually comes very strong. You just like a knowing. You can be somewhere and someone's saying, oh, do this, do that. But part of you saying, no, I don't feel right. I feel something else is going on. But instead of not listening to yourself, you go along with this other person, what they're saying, or you don't act on it straight away. It said, no, don't go out now. Go out in half an hour. You go out in half an hour, you meet somebody you haven't seen for years. So it's kind of being in tune with that feeling of, I don't know why, I'm not being logical about it. I've just got this knowing, in usually like in your solar plexus area, this gut feeling, I've got to do this today. I've got to phone this person today. I don't know, I've just got to do it. And often you find when you act on that, you get something easier comes out of it. There's a reason for it.
Mm-hmm. And of course, when you are more in tune to your gut feeling, your awareness, your true self, thanks to, that stillness that can be provided by certain techniques, that again, they don't have to be the usual yoga meditation. It could be as simple as, as we said, reading a book, listening to some music, just going for a walk, going into nature. It could be anything that works for you. You can find your own techniques. The idea is to kind of like get into that stillness, to kind of like decelerate yourself in a way, to be able to listen to yourself and to be able to discover yourself, because we live in such a society where everything has to be 100 miles an hour and everything has to have a purpose, which mainly is to serve others or to serve society as such, rather than to serve yourself or your true intentions. And obviously, when we say all of this and when we do all of that and we become more aware and we find our 100% potential, we are going to probably create less problems to ourselves.
And also have more energy, which is very important.
And so we're going to start living a life which is not so much about waking up to solve problems or waking up to see how we shield the storm, but actually waking up to be fully content and happy and connect with your true self and your 100% potential to just, live in abundance.
Yes, because the universe has much abundance, and it's learning how to tune into yourself, have awareness of yourself, and be content with that, and trust that, and be at peace with who you are right now, today. Letting go, and as changes come in your life, accepting everything is a part of letting go.
And for all of this to work, of course, we need to get rid of that emotional baggage that at times may come in the way of that gut feeling or that 100% awareness. And so in order to kind of feel more balance, it's important to sit in the now and try to find peace in the now with that stillness, which you kind of said that's the number one kind of target, to be able to be more aware, to then build more healthy relationships with others, because you've actually achieved to feel more content within yourself.
Yes, because if you're healthy and more content and more aware within yourself, then that you're going to vibrate an energy which will attract energetically back to you the same similar energy, which will bring obviously harmonious relationships into your life, because you are building a more harmonious relationship with yourself internally, not externally, not overstudying everything the media says,
but knowing,
working on your unique self.
That's right. And that's why we recommend to obviously be aware, so you can really know your game, because when you know your game, you've got a better chance to not only be content with yourself and obviously having more energy, having a better immune system, feeling healthier, feeling happier, but also building better relationships and therefore living the life that you're supposed to be living.
Yes, allowing yourself to live the life that you deserve.
Thank you so much, Tina.